Today I'm going to be showing you how you can get Lumina client for MCPE. This client is insane, so make sure you watch this video. Anyways, here I am on their GitHub page. This is the place to download it. I will link this down in the description below for your convenience. Anyways, to get this, you want to go ahead and on this page, scroll all the way down over here. Apparently even further than this, until you find this releases section right over here. Then you want to go ahead and click on that. Here we'll find all of the releases. You want to find the one with this green latest tag right over there, and then click on the app Luna release.apk file, and that is going to allow you to download that. Downloading this way will assure that you have the latest possible. Downloading this way will assure that you have the latest and best version of this client. Anyways, here in my downloads, as you can see, I've got it, and I can simply click on this and then click on install right over here, and that is going to go ahead and install Lumina client. Now here, as you can see, I've got Lumina client, so I can simply click on this to open it up. It'll load for a second here, and then we'll be brought right into the app, which is obviously great. Here you can choose either remote link mode or client mode. I'm not going to be paying too much attention to the remote link mode. We'll mainly be looking at the client mode, which is what most of you guys are going to be using over here. So we can click on this, and you'll need to allow it some permissions. That's alright, of course. Anyways, here in Lumina, you can find different servers that you can join. As you can see, there's already quite a lot over here. You can find your accounts where you do need to link your account. This is so that the proxy that Lumina client can proxy to the correct account. So the first step you want to go ahead and do here is click on this plus button and sign in with your account. Signing in this way is obviously completely safe. As you can see, I've done it over here. This is my main account. You can check any of my other videos. I wouldn't sign in here with my main account if I don't truly believe that it is a safe thing you can do. Anyways, here you can see your selected account, the selected server, which you can obviously change, and there's a start button right down there where you can start the client. Anyways, that isn't actually all. In this packs area over here, there is a bunch of texture packs you can select to automatically implement right into the game. If you select any of these and you click start, they'll be automatically imported, so that's obviously fantastic. In this about section, you can find some general information, and in this settings area over here, there's quite a bit more things you can actually do than you might think. As you can see, you can in the GUI area choose between the overlay click GUI, the Grace GUI, or the ProtoHacks UI. I'm just going to be keeping it at the default overlay click GUI. You can choose a bunch of general customizations right over here as well. And then the server configuration here is pretty important. This is an area where it actually allows you to add custom servers. So say you want to play on a server with Lumina that isn't available in these default ones, then simply head over to the settings area, and right over here you can add any server IP and port right there. Incredibly simple. I know for a fact it is also actually possible to connect to Realms with this, which is pretty cool, and not a lot of proxies have that option. I'm pretty sure you need to be in their Discord for that to verify the Realm code or to get it to work or something like that. They have a tutorial for it in their Discord, and you need to be in it anyways, so I'll just link that down in the description below. Anyways, here I'll just choose 2b2 TPE as an example, and I'll start this up. Now, as you can see, the Lumina relay has been connected, and we can simply head into Minecraft. So here inside of Minecraft, you can already see this Lumina overlay thing. Anyways, here if I click on play, then under the world section, not realms or servers, under the world section over here, as you can see, you can find a LAN or supposedly LAN game called Lumina client, and that's exactly the one we want to go ahead and click on and join. So here I am in the 2b2 TPE server. As you can see, there's a bunch of other like sub-servers here that I can join if I want to. Anyways, I'm actually kind of chilling here in the lobby, to be honest, because I've had recordings before where I just like got killed all the time, and like it was impossible to stay alive and explain the client. So this works just fine for me. Anyways, here in game we can click on the Lumina v4 overlay button that you will undoubtedly have noticed, and here we can view the Lumina GUI, which looks pretty darn good if you ask me. As you can see, there is a motion section, a world section, a visual section, a miscellaneous section, a combat section, and a config section as well. keep in mind all of this is completely free. We can add, load, save, make, create, share, and whatever else you can think of configs right over here. There's a bunch of motion utilities. As you can see, there is so many of them, and combat utilities as well. This client really has anything you would expect. This is probably one of the best mobile clients out there right now. Maybe a pawn is better, but I don't really think so. As you can see, I also actually have that enabled. For some reason, I always have this enabled, which is like crazy. But okay, I keep on forgetting that it's up there. This has gotten some really huge updates though, by the way. So I'll link a video on that I made down in the description below. Really massive updates. But yeah, back to Lumina, man. This client is amazing. As you can see in the visual area here as well, it's got all the stuff you would need, like zoom, all that stuff. Full write as well, which is of course a must if you want to use a X-ray texture pack, which is really the only good option on mobile, so that's great. If you enable these, as you can see, it allows you to set a shortcut for it too immediately, so that's nice. And then for some of the more complex modules like Kill Aura, as you can see over here, when you enable this, you get the entire customization menu right here, allowing you to adjust really anything you would want. Just look at the length of this customization menu. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, finally at the very top, right over here, we've got some more of the general links, but this is all good, man. Go check out this client yourself. That's a way to get the best experience of how incredibly good this client is. Obviously, massive shout out to Lumina client. And yeah, for right now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I do of course hope to see you all again in the next one. Bye bye.